We are now at Big Spring State Park, and we're going to hike the tunnel trail. Big Spring State Park is tucked into the side of the Kanakachig Mountain. It's a quaint picnic and hiking spot maintained by the Tuscarora State Forest. A short loop trail leads to a partially completed railroad tunnel The park also provides access to the Iron Horse Trail for day and overnight hiking. The park takes its name from nearby Big Spring, whose waters form the scenic Sherman's Creek. In the mid-1800s to early 1900s, logging companies lumbered the area. Trees were hauled from the stump to the mill on the Perry Lumber Railroad. This narrow gauge railroad had a terminus at the east end of the park. The trees were cut to supply tanneries, barrel manufacturers, and charcoal furnaces. A tannery near the spring operated during the early 1800s until 1860. In 1871, an axe handle factory was started in the old tannery. The Newport and Shermans Valley Railroad laid tracks through the park to link to the Path Valley Railroad in Franklin County. Their tunnel through the Kanakachig Mountain failed, and the Newport and Shermans Valley Railroad went out of business. During the early 1900s, the area was a community picnic area, accessible by the road and railroad. The Commonwealth of Pennsylvania developed the current facility in 1936 with the Civilian Conservation Corps. Most of these pavilions were built by the CCC. There are 11 miles of trails at the park. It's around a half mile to the tunnel. Definitely hasn't been anybody else on the trail because I'm getting all the spider webs in my face. This seems to be railroad grade. You can see stairs. Little chipper. Some big mushrooms. Oh, we're definitely on the tunnel trail. Oh, you're affiliated. I think we're getting close now. Lots of mushrooms. Fuzzy mushroom. The mountain is right in front of us, so the tunnel's got to be right in front of us. Oh, I think I see it. They even have a picnic table up here. Another spider web. Alright, so here's the failed railroad tunnel. Oh, temperature just dropped around 10 degrees. Wow. I've seen this on so many videos. And here we are. Let me see if I have my headlamp. All right, we're gonna walk up to the tunnel entrance. All right, I think that's as bright as my headlamp gets. Oh wow, it's misty. All right, let me get off these rocks. It's very slippery. Alright, it just keeps going. Should have brought my hiking poles, and I did not. See if I can. All right, so straight ahead you can see it's kind of like a shelf. So that would be the debris that they were digging out from the top of the tunnel. And what they do is they make this shelf so that instead of having ladders, they stand on that shelf and dig the top of the tunnel. But you can see all this rock. No wonder why it was a failed attempt. All right, let me look back at the entrance. There's the husband. He is a good sport. I have to say I'm very lucky. I have 3 people that go on these trips with me, and I'm almost at the end of my quest to get to all of Pennsylvania's state parks. But I am extremely grateful for my husband Scott and my good friend Sue and my brother Ken. I never really have to travel alone to the state parks. There's been a few that aren't far from home that I went to by myself, but for the most part, I always have a travel companion. So I am very lucky. All right, we're headed back up the steps and back to the parking area. I might film some of the CCC pavilions. If not, our next stop is Fowlers Hollow State Park. So we're coming up to the CCC pavilions that I had mentioned. Sounds like there's a stream over there. Pavilion number 4, it's available. You can smell a grill. You can hear the water, can't see it. I think it's right down there though. Pavilion 3. Pavilion 2. Nice little fireplace. And there's Pavilion 1. There are restrooms. I'm assuming they would be pit toilets, but any toilet's better than no toilet in most cases. Alright, so we are almost back to the car, and just wanted to show you this pavilion because this is what I'm used to with the CCC pavilions, the big stone pavilion with the fireplace in it. It does smell like someone used it recently. Look at that. Beautiful. Most of these structures were built in the 1930s. And, I mean, they're solid. Alright, see you at the next stop. Alright, so we made it to our next stop. This is Fowlers Hollow State Park. I was looking for a good spot to give you some information about the park. And I saw the bridge with the stream and I thought this is perfect. So during 1901, the Perry Lumber Company began logging operations in the area by building a narrow gauge logging railroad along the unused Path Valley Railroad Bridge from New Germantown to what is now Big Spring State Forest picnic area. The railroad then expanded south into Bowman Hollow and around the end of Rising Mountain into what is now Fowlers Hollow State Park. The company engine was named the Alpharetta after the American Indian princess in the poem The Blue Juniata. The company did not have a large stationary sawmill, but used 5 portable sawmills, one of which was used in Fowlers Hollow. The loggers cut lumber and shipped hemlock bark to the Newport extract plant. By 1905, the lumber was exhausted and the Perry Lumber Company sold all of its equipment. In 1907, the company sold 2,573 acres to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. In the early 1930s, unemployed local men, through the Works Progress Administration, constructed many of the facilities in Fowlers Hollow State Park. The park is a trailhead for a variety of hiking trails within and connecting to the extensive trail system in Tuscarora State Forest, including the Tuscarora Trail. And I did see a sign for campground, so there is camping here. I know that I do not have any cell service. Snowmobile trails and horse trails. Alright, we might drive a little further into the park and see if there's anything else. Lots of picnic areas. Hi everyone, we just left Fowlers Hollow State Park and we are at our first Perry County covered bridge, the new Germantown Covered Bridge. It was built in 1891 by John W. Fry. It's a single span with multiple king posts with queen post truss, and it's 74 feet long, 12 feet wide. It has stone and mortar wing walls. The bridge is located near Teboyne Township. The bridge is located in Teboyne Township near New Germantown and is owned by Perry County. We'll take a walk across. So the queen post is the horizontal beam that you see going across the top, with the 2 beams that come down diagonally. The king post is the vertical beam that goes up, and then it has the diagonal beams on either side. Another beautiful setting. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a side view. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's nice. Very nice.